Hi, everyone. So I'm going to go over the group project that you have in Module 4. The rationale for having a group project is that we want to have learning be interactive. And so a lot of you have said, well, I want it to be the same experience as a face-to-face class. And in a face-to-face class, you have a lot of group work, you have students talking together. And so we want to be able to do that in an online class. And so I always recommend having at least one group project. Now, having said this, if you have ever worked in a group project, whether it's been in a class or in a professional setting, you know that sometimes it's a wonderful experience and sometimes you feel like you did all the work. And that's a reality. But the reality is that in our society and in the world today, we generally work on things in groups. And so we have to learn how to best work in a group setting and how to make sure that the work is spread out evenly and that we don't have slackers or one person doing the whole project. I'm sure that won't happen since we have a group of teachers in this class and everyone will be willing to do their share. So there are many ways that you can do a group project in a learning management system or online, and we have chosen to use the Wiki. A wiki, like Wikipedia, you might have heard of that. A wiki is a site that many people can work on and edit at the same time. So you're going to be working within a wiki in Blackboard, and everyone in your group will be able to edit and work in that. So let's just go through the checklist of what you're going to do in Module 4. First, you're going to do some reading and watching videos about how to create and manage wikis and how to participate. Then you'll participate in your group wiki activity. Then you'll read a little bit more, and then you'll complete a self and group evaluation. I always like to have a group evaluation where the students evaluate each other, and that's well, it's not anonymous, but I mean the other students don't see it, and that's a way of verifying that students have done their share of the work. So if we go over here in Module 4, you can see that you have the instructions for the Wiki activity. And the instructions are that you are going to create a one page of best practices in online education. And you're going to use the resources that you have from this course or that you yourself have researched and found out. So you're going to work on this together. It should occupy one wiki page. Please note that you should only have one wiki page. You should not create additional wiki pages. There will be a create button. You will create one and everybody will work on that one page. There should not be individual group member pages. When you're working in a group wiki, don't hesitate to edit or change a colleague's sentence. They can always change it back or they can explain why they want to have it the way that they did. No one person should do the whole document in one sitting. This is a collaborative project. So once you have written the outline and everyone has contributed, then I would summarize it into a 1 or 2 paragraph summary. And before you get started, you might think about different group roles. I always encourage students to take on roles in the group because that really helps to facilitate the group project and give everyone responsibility so they know what they're responsible for. We give you some suggestions here, but these are by no means the only ones that you can have. You can decide in a group what it is that you want to do. It might be kind of interesting if you include this in your wiki page so that we can see how you decided to divide up the responsibilities. Now, so you can access your wiki and the group evaluation within Module 4. You can also access the group and the wikis over here in the menu bar. So under my group, we have 6 groups in here. You'll click on a group and you're only going to be able to work in and see the one that you are part of. You won't be able to see the other groups. And you can also go over here to the wikis. And at this point, what's going to happen is you're going to have a create button here. I don't have one because I'm not in the group, but the people who are in the group will have a create button. Now, working in groups and using wikis, especially if you've used them, this is your first time, they can, you might run into a glitch or an issue or something like that. If that happens, please let me know because I can go in and troubleshoot and look for anything. Again, once you have finished your project, you're going to do an evaluation of the project also. So there's two things you're doing in Module 4. You're doing the wiki with your group, which you create a page of best practices, and then you're going to do the self-evaluation and group member evaluation afterwards. Okay, well, good luck working on your wikis.